Bobby Ray. Ba 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 Bobby Ray. Ba 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 Bobby Ray. Ba 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 Bobby Ray. You got me rocking and a rolling, rocking and a reeling, Bobby Ray. Ba ba. The Bobby Ray Show, everybody.
Hey, welcome back to the Bobby Ray Show. We're still here in Big D, Dallas, Texas, and we've got a little special twist to the show this morning. We have a special guest here, and Cora is here with us. Cora, why don't you come on up? Oh, wow. Well, they didn't give me that. Why? I didn't hear that. Why you? They must know you, or you got a big, applause. I didn't get any.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, see here. Yeah. Well, Cora, we're glad you're here. You got a special little story for us today.
Yes.
But before we get to that, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Lubbock, Texas.
Lubbock, Texas. Where is Lubbock, Texas? Is it up in the panhandle of Texas, kind of up at the top up there? Yeah. I see. Kind of windy there. Does it get windy a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. So what grade are you in? How old are you?
I'm in 4th grade and I'm 9 years old.
Wow. And where do you go to school?
I go to school at Trinity.
Trinity. Wow. Trinity Elementary School. Well, that's great. So when you're in school, do you ever get in trouble?
No.
You don't get in trouble? Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good. I wish I could have said that. So 4th grade, you got a boyfriend?
No.
You don't have a boyfriend?
No.
No. Okay. Well, let's then talk about maybe why you're kind of on the show and what is it that you do that's kind of special. Is there anybody else in your school that does what you do?
There's a few.
There are a few. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So, but you've probably got how many in the whole school? Over 1,000 probably, or so maybe?
Like people?
Yeah, students.
We only have around like 300.
800, okay.
300.
And there's just a few that do what you do.
300.
Huh?
300.
3.
Yes.
Wow, okay. So that's pretty special, isn't it? And how long have you been doing this special?
I've been doing it since I was about 2.
Since you were 2?
Yes.
And you're now 9?
Yes.
7 years? Mm-hmm. Wow, that's a long time. Wow. So let's tell everybody what you do. What you like to do is equestrian riding, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And you have your own horse.
I do.
And you compete.
I do.
Go to different places and compete, and we'll talk about that maybe in a minute, how you're judged and what you have to do. And maybe you could teach me how to do that. Could you teach me how to do what you do?
Well, it takes a lot of practice.
A lot of practice. Well, I don't have time for that. I don't know if I can do that. Can I just do it, learn it real quick?
No.
No, I was afraid of that. Okay. So we and also, other than this, you also play a couple of instruments, or
I do.
What
I used to.
What musical instruments?
I play the violin and the piano.
The piano and the violin.
Yes.
Wow. I took piano when I was about your age, and I only lasted about a year. How long have you been doing that?
About a year and a half.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, good. So let's talk back to the horse riding and what you do. I think we have a few shots of her, don't we? We got the staff here, and oh, look at there. There you are. Is that your horse?
It is.
And what's your horse's name?
Ruby.
Ruby.
But her show name is the Snappy Jewel Thief.
Her real name, oh, there she is in the stall. And that's her kind of legal name, I guess, right?
Yes.
That's what the Snappy Jewel Thief, but she goes by Ruby.
Correct.
Oh, that's a great name. And looky there. Are you trying to wake her up or say, hey, we got to go to work today? Or
Well, I was trying to get her up so I could take her out of her stall and get her ready for competition.
I got you. So, oh, looky there. Is that saying thanks for getting up?
Yeah.
I'm glad you got up. We got work to do, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, and there you are. Are you just kind of out there warming up, or do you think that's
That's. I'm pretty sure that's warm up.
warm up? Okay.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, and here we are. We already went to a
Yes.
shot here of you winning some medals.
Yes.
I think that's part of the day this weekend. You were in close to Tyler, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And so how many medals did you win this weekend?
I won 8.
8? Wow, that's great. And you've done how many competitions? I think, did you tell me 3 earlier?
Yes.
3. And how many total medals or ribbons have you won?
20.
20? You've won 20 already?
Well, 22, I guess.
Oh, 22. Well, gracious. That's a lot. Is that more than most girls might win, do you think? Sounds like it.
The average girl would only win around like 3 or 4.
3 or 4. Wow. So you're pretty good, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what makes you good? Practice a lot?
Yes. I practice every Tuesday and Thursday, depending on the weather.
2 days a week.
Yes.
Wow. So let's talk about one thing. I don't know if you can back up one shot or two, but where you said you were doing a warm up,
Yes.
doing right there. So what is it you're doing there that they're going to judge you on? So if I was out there on that horse,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing there? I mean, just like me, it just looks like you're just kind of riding a horse, but there's very specific things that the judge looks for.
Yes.
So with that picture, what are they looking for?
So you have to keep your elbows by your side. You have to hold your reins in the right position.
In this, right? Is this it? Hands up? Or?
No, you had to hold it like this, and your pinky,
Okay.
your pinky goes on the bottom, and then all the rest of your fingers go on top.
Oh gosh,
So,
I'd be messed up already. Okay.
and then you have to keep your heels down.
Oh, wow. Okay. I was looking back on that. Okay.
And then so I had like this the stick thing.
The crop. Yes.
Yes. You have to hold that right above your knee.
Right above your knee.
Yes. So you would have to hold the reins, keep your feet down, and keep your elbows by your side while holding the crop.
And hold my fingers a
And
certain
then-
way.
And then so when you're in a trot, you have to post, which is basically you have to go up and down, just up, down,
Like that.
Yeah, like this.
Oh.
Although you have to match the horse basically. So so you're trying to match the leg that's closest to the rail. So if I was going up when the horse's leg was to the inside, like where all the jumps are, I would be on the wrong diagonal. So I would sit 2 beats, and then I would be on the right diagonal.
Wow, that's a lot to think about, isn't it?
Not really.
No, not really. You mean you got to be thinking, okay, I got to sit straight, I got to hold it the right way, and my fingers the right way, and the crop the right way, and my toes or feet down, and up and down, and
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever make that.
And then there's one more thing.
Oh no, what is that?
So if you were doing ground pulls or jumps, you have to go in something called a 2-point. So basically, while the horse is going over the pull or the jump, you would basically just kind of stand up in the saddle.
Wow. So you do jumping too. That's one of your
do.
ones that they grade you on? Mm-hmm. Wow. So what is it that you get the medal on then? Is it just the way you sit? No, it's the whole thing, right?
Yes.
And then you said so they'll grade you on jumping, and then what else? With the
Jumping,
I mean, the other stuff we talked about, that you've got to have that, right? So then they're going to grade you on jumping and what?
Yes, they're going to grade you on how your horse jumps it.
Okay.
Or if the poles, just how they go over it, and like, so sometimes my pony can get a little feisty, and sometimes she just like full on like cat leaps over just like ground pole. So they judge you.
We just got excited, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. And then do they grade you on form, or I thought you said earlier, maybe we were talking, you said there were 3 things. Maybe not. They graded you on mainly, or or maybe different. Maybe those are the different events. You have a jumping event.
I have a jumping. I have a ground pulse, and then I have a flat class, which is walking and trotting. They're like in different forms. So there's a sitting trot.
Okay.
There's a 2-point trot, and then there's a posting trot. And then for a walk, it's just a walk. You have to sit. You have to still like sit in the form, but you have to make sure your hands and everything are.
Wow. So then you trot around, go around the arena, and the judges are all sitting there looking at you. When you go by them, do you kind of give them a little wave or anything?
No.
No, you don't do that.
One time I mean mugged the
judge.
One time I mean mugged the judge. I was walking past and I was just staring at her.
Did she kind of give you the sign? No. Wow, I can't believe you do that, and you're 8 years old, and you've been doing this since you were two and a half. What did you?
2.
At 2. Wow, you're 9. What did I say? You were 8. Yeah. Well, you're something like that, right? You're 9. I messed up. Wow. So let me ask you this. So you're out there, and how many girls can be in the same competition?
I had 30 in my group, so they split it up into 4 groups. So there was around there was like 10.
So you 10 or 12 in a
10
group,
in a group,
and they might have 2 or 3 of those groups if there's that many.
Yeah, there was most times there was either like 3 or 4.
So if you get a blue, you're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let me ask you about your horse. Does he ever get feisty on you? I mean, you got to be able. He's got to know what. Y'all got to be on the same sync, right? And you got to be. He's got to know what you want him to do, and you're guiding him around, whatever that's called, right? And so does he ever get kind of feisty with you? Sometimes.
No.
No.
Well, yeah. So one time we were doing ground pulls, she just like wouldn't go over it. I mean, she went over the first pull with a little trouble, but then like she would just like swerve the next.
She didn't want to do the next one. No.
So I had to eventually just hop off and walk her over it.
Had to just hop off of her. Did she go to timeout, or what do you
No.
do? No, she wouldn't have timeout.
No.
Just kind of walk her around.
Sometimes she would get a little smack on the booty though.
Might be what?
Sometimes she might get a little smack on the bottom.
Oh, wow. Okay. You can be pretty tough, can't you? Yeah. So, have you ever fallen off? You're out there riding around, and she might get a little feisty then?
Yes, I've fallen off.
And you have? Wow.
4 times, I think.
4 times? So you just tell her, you do that again, you're going in timeout, I guess, right? I don't know.
Yeah. And one time.
Or give them a little swat. What?
So like I said before, I've been riding since I was 2. So she would like shake, and I would just fall off.
Wow.
So.
Wow. But she's pretty good overall.
Yes.
Right. So do you give her a little treat or something when she's good, or
yes,
a carrot or a?
There's some. So when she's extra good, I give her what I like to call the variety pack. So there's 4 different kinds of treats in the bucket. So I just get her 1 of each.
Wow.
If she did good with a little bit of trouble, I give her 2.
Give her 2.
2.
Okay.
but every time, no matter what, I give her a 3 at the beginning.
Yeah.
Um,
Kind of get her a sugar high or something, get her
Yeah.
going. Well, that's cool. And then give it to her as a reward, kind of.
Yes.
So she probably knows when you're coming with one of those, I guess.
Yes, yes.
She's ready for that. Wow. Well, that is amazing for a 9-year-old to be doing that, much less how good you are.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. So you think you're going to do this long term, maybe, or
Yeah, I do.
going to do it for a while? So pretty soon you'll be jumping way high, I guess. I've
Well,
seen.
next year I'm gonna try to qualify for pony finals in Kentucky,
Wow, in Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Uh-huh. Wow.
So, I have to qualify first, second, or third. Each competition to qualify.
Wow. So the ones you're already doing,
Yes.
those will be looked at for you to qualify for Kentucky. And you is that right?
No, it's only the ones next year.
Oh, next year. Got it.
So I'm gonna be doing quite a few competitions next year to qualify.
Wow. So are most of them out somewhere other than Lubbock? So you got to take the horse and
Yes.
your trainers and coach, and
Yes.
you go like to outside of Tyler. You said this weekend.
Yes, right outside of
So
Tyler.
you got to get the Ruby there and get her ready, and you got to get ready. and-
Yes.
So, kind of one last question here. So, do you have to wear a certain thing? We were talking about what you had to do, and I noticed on the shots they had a while ago that you had a certain dress on, or not a
Yes.
dress. No, we don't ride the dress, but you had certain pants on and top, and you had your hair. Is your hair have to be a certain way?
So it can either be in a ponytail, up in a hair net, up like tucked away in your helmet,
Okay.
or it can be braided with 2 bows at the end.
So, but that you got to have that. I mean, that's part of
Yes,
what
I do. And then
you do.
I have to wear. So what I wear is a navy coat, like a navy kind of jacket thing, and under that just a white polo basically.
Okay. Wow.
And then you have to wear khaki riding pants
Okay.
and black boots.
Wow. So you couldn't wear red boots or any. You couldn't. No, you got it. I got it. Golly, there's a lot to this. You just see it, and I've seen it on TV sometimes, where they're in those bigger ones, and I didn't realize all that you got to go into to get ready and what you have to wear and all of that. But I'm going to go practice. I'm going to practice. I got practice, right? Stand straight up, my thumbs up. No, my thumbs.
No, so
Some
your pinky goes down, and the rest of your fingers are on top.
The rest of my fingers on top. See, I already can't get it. So I could call you. You could come help me, I guess, right?
Most likely.
Well, we're so glad you were on the show today. Anything else you'd like to talk about or anything while you're here?
I do have a brother.
You have a brother. Oh, wow. Okay. How old is he?
He's 6.
6. And so he's in first grade?
T1.
T1.
Transitional first grade.
First grade. That's a T1 grade. Okay. Well, that sounds great. Is he out in the audience? Is he here with you today?
He is.
Maybe we ought to get him up here. What do you think?
Yeah.
Would you want to get him up here? What's his name?
Carson.
Carson. Where's Carson? Hey, Carson, you out there? Oh, look at there. Wow, you got a big welcoming, also a big applause. How come y'all get it and I don't get it? Why is that, you think?
I actually don't know.
Well, yeah, I don't either. Maybe we can talk to him about that. Well, hey, Carson, glad to have you. Is she a pretty cool sister?
Yes.
Yeah, so she's real nice.
Yes, sir.
She is all the time?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay. So what do y'all like to do together? What do you do?
Sometimes we play horses.
I bet you do.
And we jump on our new trampoline.
Jump on your trampoline, yeah. Is that good practice, Cora?
It
Does
is.
that help you? I see. So you're not riding horses then.
No, but I did ride horses. I did ride Ruby like a couple years ago.
You did? Oh, great.
Yes, sir.
So did you ride Ruby in equestrian where you got to do all that, or did you just ride her regular? Is that called Western riding?
No.
No.
I do what Cora does.
Oh,
English.
you did?
English
Oh, wow.
writing.
But I never got to a competition.
You didn't? Yeah. I bet you're doing some other cool stuff, aren't you? What?
So I played basketball
Yes.
and baseball.
Wow. Okay. I bet you're pretty good at that, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I bet you are. So what's your favorite sport? What do you like?
Basketball?
That's your number one?
Yes.
All right. So have you played on a team,
Yes.
and did you make some shots? Did you make some baskets?
Yes, I make a lot.
You make a lot. Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty good, huh? Yeah. So you go to the same school
Yes.
as Cora, and what do you like? What's your favorite subject?
Probably math.
Math? Wow, you must be pretty smart. You pretty smart?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So are you always perfect? You're a perfect student. You ever get in trouble?
I sometimes get in trouble.
You do? Oh no. What are you laughing about? This, huh? Does he get in trouble? Yeah, I see. Have you ever gotten in trouble?
You got one tally at least.
I've only been to detention 3
Oh.
times.
So what happens if you get in trouble? What happens if you get in trouble?
If you get 6 tallies in a week, you go to the principal.
A tally. So if how many? A 5?
6.
6. So if you do something wrong in class today, the teacher gives you a tally,
Yes.
and if you get 6 of those in the week,
Yes.
you've got to go see the big man.
The principal. It's actually a girl.
Oh, a girl. Okay. Well,
Two principals.
The boss lady.
There's actually 2 principals. One is named Miss Roberts and one is named Miss Ayers.
Okay.
And
So you have to go down and talk to them.
Yes.
and then if you get 3 in a week, then you have detention.
If you get
3
3 a
tallies
week.
in a week.
Yeah, I've only been to detention 3 times.
Oh, look what. No. He's saying how
Well,
many?
they don't have detention until
Oh, they
T1.
No, we have detention after Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, if they get 3 tallies in a week, they have detention after Christmas.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I think Daddy's telling you something out there. But anyway, is there anything you weren't supposed to say on the show today?
No.
Daddy tell you anything? Well, what? Speaking of your daddy, what does he do when he works?
So he's
a
in-
facial surgeon.
And sometimes he does surgeries and
What did you say, Cora?
He's a facial surgeon.
Facial surgeries? Wow. Well, he must be pretty smart too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So could he make me look better? Do my facial
Yes.
surgery?
Yes.
He could. Oh wow. What would he do to me?
Nothing.
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. Well, he just fix me up, maybe.
Yeah.
So does he? If you got hit real hard with a basketball and
I have got hit with a baseball bat in the eye and it gave me a black eye.
oh my gosh, okay.
That totally wasn't my
Well,
fault.
so if it was real bad, is that something your daddy would kind of fix up
Yes.
for a little boy? Okay. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know.
And my sister actually hit me with it.
She hit you with a baseball bat?
Yes.
Not on purpose, did she?
No.
No,
She
would
didn't know
never.
I was behind her.
Yeah, she wouldn't do that.
I literally fell down.
Oh, really?
I was like,
Uh-huh. Well, I'm so glad you were here today. We learned some very special things about you, and both of you, but especially what all Cora's doing. 20-something medals, and you. How long? I meant to ask you a while ago. How long have you been doing competition where you get medals? Is that like a couple years or something?
Well, my first competition, I was on a lead line.
Okay. Well, that's okay.
I think it was maybe like 3 or 4.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So a long time.
Yeah. All right. You're an old pro. And you've been playing basketball for a while, I guess, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. You're going to keep playing basketball?
Yes, sir.
Anything else? You're going to play football or?
I don't know.
You don't know yet. Okay. Well, being from Lubbock, you must be a Red Raider fan, right?
Yes.
All right.
And you must be a Cowboy fan.
Why is that? Why do you say that? Because I live in Dallas?
Yeah.
Yes, I am a Cowboy fan, sure. So you're a Wreck-'em Tech'em kind of guy
Yeah.
or girl, right? So you go to the games and
Yes.
everything. Well, I did want to bring up one thing. I did play Carson one time. And we're going to tell everybody a secret here in a minute. But I played Carson in a game of soccer one time, and I beat him like 20-2 or something. Wasn't that it? Huh?
No,
No.
it was opposite actually.
Oh, it was.
Yes.
What opposite? What do you mean?
Like you had 2 and I had 20. Remember?
Oh.
It was opposite.
You had the 20,
Yes.
and I had the 3.
Yes.
You're sure?
2.
2. Oh, not
Yeah.
2. You're sure?
Yes.
Because I thought I had.
20
Uh-huh.
to 2.
Oh, wow. So maybe we should tell everybody, why was I playing you soccer? What was I doing? And maybe we ought to let them in on a little secret.
Well, he's actually our great grandfather.
Uh-huh. What are you giggling about, huh? Yeah. Am I your grandfather?
Yes.
Oh, I sure am. And I have the 2 most special grandkids there is. And one famous and one gonna get famous here playing ball. And what do we like to do when we're together?
Sometimes Granddaddy likes to chase us.
Uh-huh. I do.
And he likes to play soccer, and only one time Cora was running across and we had to try to hit her with the soccer ball,
Yeah.
the yard.
Yeah, that's right. We do a lot of cool things, don't
Yeah.
we? Yeah.
And we build forts,
Yeah.
like really big forts in our basement.
Uh-huh. Yeah. We do all kinds of things. Well, you're very special. And it was fun having you on the show. Maybe we'll have you back sometime.
Yes.
Would you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would we talk about the next time, maybe?
Probably. I feel like we talked about everything
Oh,
already.
Yeah.
Maybe our childhood.
Huh?
Our infant years.
Oh, wow. Well, that would be interesting. Yeah. So we'll plan a next time.
Okay.
So glad you're here with us for Thanksgiving. This is the day before Thanksgiving, and gonna eat a lot of turkey tomorrow, maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah. Okay. Well,
And we had a really fun life together.
yes, we do. Very, very good. Very well put. We do. So thank both of you for being here and sharing a lot with everybody today. And I guess, close it with 3 words. What would those be?
Cora's really nice.
Corey's
Bobby
really
Ray Show.
nice. Well, okay, that's true.
The Bobby Ray Show.
The Bobby Ray Show. That's 3 words. All right.
And Granddaddy.
And Granddaddy. How about I love you? Yeah, it's my specials here. So thanks a lot. This has been fun, hasn't it?
Yes.
We surprised everybody. They didn't know what to expect. But glad you're doing great and you're getting there, and that'll be fun. Before long, I'll be coming watching you. I'll come to Lubbock.
Okay.
Yeah. But I have seen you before, but I mean, you'll keep playing.
Yeah.
And I'll get to keep seeing you play. So,
Yes.
well, all right, folks. Glad you were here for this show today. This has been awesome, and we'll get Cora and Carson back another time. I meant to mention this a while ago, but how old were you? I think they tried to find it, but one of our shows a few years ago. And actually, the parents, they have a camera in your bedroom, right?
Yes.
So they know when you wake up and all that.
Yes.
And you were laying in your bed, and what were you singing? What were you singing?
The entrance of the Bobby Ray show.
Yeah. How'd you sing that? Can you sing it? Come on. No. Ba ba ba. He was about 2 years old and was in there, and they heard something and went in there, and he was just singing away. Yeah, that's right. Well, okay. Hope you keep singing it. Thanks again, everybody, and special segment today with the grandkids here and learning what they are doing. And we will see you next time.
Bobby Ray. Ba 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 Bobby Ray. Ba 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 Bobby Ray. Ba 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 Bobby Ray. You got me rocking and a rolling, rocking and a reeling, Bobby Ray. Ba ba. The Bobby Ray Show, everybody.